Now this is, go ahead.
While you wait with arms wide open.
The way that I think Amazon sets up their system that makes it so valuable to other people is that they have people like you who don't work at Amazon but are building them the systems for them.
Exactly.
A community of people coming together and doing it. So if you want to sell whatever you want to sell on Amazon, as a random person, you're capable of doing that.
You are. You're very capable of doing. Amazon is such a great platform because anyone can run their own business just through Amazon. It's not for everyone because some people are intimidated by the process. And meaning the process, I deal with all my manufacturers via Skype. I'm dealing with all my I stay up late at night because over in China they're 12 hours ahead of us. So if I have to check on an order, I have to be talking to my manufacturer 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning because that's PM their time. Okay, but I've been doing things of this nature since my senior year of high school. I was using Alibaba back in 2004, 2005 when people didn't even know what Alibaba really was. You know,
I've got a lot of questions about that. You cool if we dive in a little bit, like into that connection about Alibaba? How difficult was this? You said you learned everything from YouTube, right?
In regards to how to run an Amazon business. And what I mean by run an Amazon business, being that it's so competitive, there's a skill and a technique of how you go to find products to sell on Amazon.
Okay. You think that's what, I feel like I hear a lot of my friends say, I'm going to start a drop shipping company. I'm going to go do a drop shipping company. And then I hear very few of them actually come back and say anything about it. But what separates you, the ability to find those products?
Yes.
One of the things that separates you.
One of the things.
You're trying to basically find products. You want to get products that sell a lot, but certain products that sell a lot of people are already selling. So do you look for the ones that might actually be something?
for Amazon, I just through the YouTube content that I learned from as well as my own experiences, Amazon is a very competitive market. Okay, it's flooded, but people would think that and let it steer them away from an opportunity. Okay, so meaning that a person would think, oh, it's too much competition. It's flooded. There's nothing I can sell.
Right.
And that may steer them away from trial and error. So what I mean by trial and error now, of course, any venture you don't want to start on a shoestring budget because it's possible that you may start off with this item and it may not do well.
Right.
Amazon isn't about getting rich quick. And that's the one thing that I really don't like, that YouTubers who's teaching Amazon and ultimately they're giving this content for you to buy their course.
Okay.
So therefore now they may have 1,000 people pay them $800 to give them more intimate attention on how to sell on Amazon. But their bait is, look at this product. I'm selling it. It's making me $40,000 a month. Whereas though that product may not be profiting $40,000 a month. That may be their revenue.
Oh, right.
That may be their gross. But the profit may be $5,000 a month.
How many products do you think that guy went through before he found one that clicked?
See, everyone won't be truthful about that.
I believe that.
Because everyone wants to seem. Now you do have individuals who will say, yeah, I went through one product and it was horrible. I went through another one and it was horrible. I went through another one and it's horrible. And then on the fourth one, I struck gold. And I've seen videos of that nature. And those were the videos that kind of like gave me the desire, like, okay, basically, if he did it, I could do it. If he went through this trial and error, then it's possible that I would have to go through that same trial and error. With nothing, I actually have a couple of Amazon mentors who, because obviously when you're in the business, you look for different Amazon Facebook groups to join, to where as though there's other sellers. It's an environment of everyone doing the same thing. Everyone's sharing their experiences. So that's kind of like a building group. Okay. Now in these groups, I find people who may mention something, or I could see just from their advice that they're kind of experienced, and I will send them a message and go back and forth with them and get their feedback on an issue that I may be having.
Okay.
Are they American usually?
Yeah, it varies. It really depends on the group you're in.
Because something that it makes me think is, if people are capable of doing this in America and you could replicate the exact same thing, making the exact same amount of money, why is this not something that people who know how to speak English in other countries are unaware of?
No, there's different Amazon platforms. Like for instance, on Amazon there are international sellers on there that's kind of already doing the same thing, or not. It's not limited to just us Americans. As far as in the Facebook groups, there's a lot of like for instance, I ship Amazon. I don't ship worldwide though. Okay, so therefore, a lot of individuals, you have different Amazon platforms, to where as though people in the UK or whatnot, that's one Amazon platform. People in China, that may be another Amazon platform. So when it comes to advice, I'll take that from anyone. And I'm gonna show you something that I did that was very simple that a person really wouldn't think of. Okay, I had an item that I was selling, and it was my second item, and it was, the sales were okay. They weren't as great as my first, but I was still profiting daily from it. But my first product spoiled me. So I'm thinking every product's going to be like this. And I'm glad that my first product was a hit and my second one was like, but I'm still selling it. So obviously it's profitable.
What were those products?
Cut.
Okay, you don't want that?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Well, because I think I almost pushed at it a bit, and since it's cut out, I can say this now. I was going to say, do you try to find products that are selling well, but there aren't enough people selling them? But that pretty much might reveal the way that you go about trying to source.
See, I don't know. I don't know if they will actually steal it. Do you think someone could
Well, even when you watch on YouTube.
Yeah.
When you watch on YouTube, people who is teaching Amazon, they'll never give away their products.
Okay.
Because next thing you know, the whole thing is when you find a good product.
Okay.
I shared it with you guys.
Yes.
Or when but I don't want to share it with everyone.
Yes. Okay. One time, I think in the future that you do share a product, because then you can tell that story, because people remember things more. They will remember you by your stories and the things you tell them. You're gonna tell this specific story that, CJ did this. So once you have a product that maybe is past its prime or something.
Yeah.
That's
exactly what I was thinking.
Because I think that story.
So I do want to agree with you though in general. You're the expert. I see that most people on YouTube don't. But if you could find one, like what Artie is saying, to just be able to talk about.
But not now.
Yeah.
Later. Whatever.
Yeah.
Well, no,
we don't need to talk about it.
Wow. Yeah, I get what you mean now. If he's the only person making literal suggestions of saying, this was the exact product that I use.
Yeah.
It started to die down in the sales once more people figured it out, so I had to migrate my energy to something else.
Now he's got 6 or 7 other projects. He doesn't talk about any of those products. Only the one does he ever talk about.
Maybe some other ones.
Because then they're like, ooh, he's done. People don't want to hear what you're going to do. It's all bullshit. Even if you are going to do it.
Yeah.
But in a context what we should do is this, but that's good. But you know what I'm saying?
So do you want me to talk about a product? I could talk about this product that isn't really selling too well.
Yeah, do that. Specific product.
Let's work through that one.
Okay. All right. So my one product is, they were something so simple. They were called snore straps. Okay. They're to prevent snoring. It's a strap that you put around your head, and my cost of acquisition with shipping was $1.50 per strap. Okay.
Right.
About $1.19 for the actual strap, and about 40 to 50 cents, about 40. For 500 of them, my cost was $750 plus whatever little fees Alibaba had.
And that's kind of your initial investment right there.
Yeah, that was my initial investment.
Get that shipped over to an Amazon fulfillment center.
Exactly.
Okay.
You never see the product. That's the crazy thing about Amazon. You never see the product at all.
They just need people to put the numbers in the computer.
Yeah, basically, you print the labels, the barcodes, you send them to the manufacturer via email, PDF file. They print everything. They label every package. They ship it to Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
Amazon says, "Hey, we're receiving this shipment. We'll let you know when it's completely received." A day or 2 days later, Amazon says your shipment has been completely received and we're closing it out. You see it updated in your inventory and it's out.